Hey guys, Coach Chad here. Just wanted to take a little tour around, just show you guys when you're using the Hybrid AF app, maybe answer any questions you had or anything like that. First and most important, in that app and also in the Facebook group, there are some rules there that you've agreed to if you're using the app. So if you have any questions, I'm inevitably going to skim over some stuff. So definitely look at that. Read through that. If it's just going to prevent a lot of confusion and maybe some growing pains down the road. So definitely read through that first. And then other than that, I'm just going to show you around. Make sure you know where everything's at. If you have any questions or if I miss anything, please let us know, and I can make sure you guys know how to deal with that stuff as well. So without further ado, here we go. So first up, you're going to use your app to get in the door here. So we're always going to park out front, and this door will be locked during off hours, so anytime there's not classes. So you'll use your app, you just hold the locations button there, and then you'll be able to get in. Just pull that door open. When you're leaving, you'll have to press this plunger here just to be able to get out. But other than that, it should be pretty simple. When you come in, the light switch, we just changed over to like an automatic switch. So that should be able to sense when you're in here, and you shouldn't have to worry about that too much. So anything that you need from the Pro Shop here, just like before, you can just check out on the iPad. So the iPad should be set up so that you can check out on there. There's also a place that you can do manual entry, so if you're not a member or you're not in the system, you can check out using a card just like normal. So moving on, there shouldn't be too much in here that you need to do. When you get to the computer here, let me see if I can do this left-handed. It should be on the sign-in screen, so I'm getting it pulled up right now. But we're going to give everyone basically an unlimited OpenGym membership. So whenever you're here for OpenGym, you should be able to sign in on the laptop here, just like as if you're signing into a class. Just make sure that that's selected for OpenGym access, okay? So on the laptop here. Also, in the showers, light switches are here, so you can turn those on. Please try to remember to turn those off. We're probably going to switch those to automatic lights as well. If we're out of anything in the bathrooms or the restrooms, just please let us know, and we'll get that switched back over for you guys. When you come into the main gym here, light switch is going to be on this wall. So just right here, this is the light switch for the main lights up top, right? Also, this is kind of where all the Olympic lifting stuff lives. So you'll see the kilo plates there. You're welcome to use any of that stuff. The super fancy bars there for the needle bearing bars. Just make sure that all that stuff gets put back here. This needs to stay separate from the regular weights. So all the kilo weights and then all the specialty bars are going to live over here just like they are right now, okay? In the restroom, light switch is going to be over here on this wall. You should be able to get to it there. Anything else you should need should be pretty obvious, basically, in this restroom. So, let's see. On the other side of the gym, the light switch is going to be on this wall here. So it's behind the rowers. So right back there, that's the main overhead lights as well. And then if you want to use the big ass fan during the summer, make sure you can see it, then you'll be able to get to that here, okay? And just basically, you don't need to worry about anything except the on, which is the green, the off is the red, and then to speed up or slow down are these two arrows here. So anything else should be fine. Restroom on this side is the same as the other. Light switch is on the wall here, right? And then anything else that you need is going to be right there. So one of the most important things I think about keeping this access is just remembering that it's a privilege, right? So it's something that as long as we can use this and take care of the gym, then it's going to be something we're going to continue to offer forever. So just making sure that the kettlebells get put back, that the foam rollers get put back there, ab mats, plates, everything. Just try to remember that you want to leave it in as good of shape as it was when you got here, or even better. So bands and foam rollers and lacrosse balls and stuff get left out all the time, those pull-up bands on the rigs and stuff. So please try to, if you see those, like right here, look at this, right there. Please try to make sure that stuff makes it back, because otherwise I lose my mind trying to put that stuff back. As far as the speaker system goes and stuff, the laptop should be up already and stuff if you want to. There's also a little tablet here that you can use. Just use a regular headphone jack. You can play whatever you want. As far as the soundboard down here, there's an on and off button there. Zone 1 is going to be this side of the gym that we're currently on, kind of the main side. Zone 2 is going to be the other side. The only thing you need to mess with in the middle here is just the volume knob, right? Basically, just kind of a normal volume. It's going to be this kind of quarter position here. And then if you're wadding or something, you want to turn it up a little bit, that would be fine. Let's not go over the halfway mark here. That will be too loud, as you'll be able to figure out. So the only one you need to worry about, zone right here, is just this. You shouldn't have to touch that at all, okay? So the only thing on this board you should need to worry about is the power switch and then also the volume knob, all right? On the back of the speakers here, turn this around so you can see, we don't really need to worry about anything. Let's definitely not touch the input volume here, except the power switch, which is right here. So just that will be off when you're leaving, or on if you're just getting here, okay? But other than that, we don't need to touch anything. Don't need to touch the treble or bass or any of that stuff. I'll probably block that stuff off so you guys don't get distracted by that. So doors, bay doors, all that stuff should stay shut during off hours. We have to control access just through that front door. So definitely try to keep those closed during off hours. If there's a coach or something here and we want to open those, that's probably fine. But otherwise, let's try to keep that stuff closed. So on this side, pretty much everything's the same. You know, like I said before, let's just make sure that we kind of keep things as neat as we can, you know, make sure that things aren't laying on the ground, that stuff ends up back in the racks like it should be. And then also that our plates and stuff get cleaned up. You can see how that stuff starts to become a mess. You know, all this stuff, you guys can see a plate laying there. Just making sure those things get cleaned up, and then I think everybody's going to be a happy camper, and we'll be able to keep continuing to offer this. So last thing I want to talk about, April asked me about this, is using the remote. Let's not change the time on the clock or anything like that, meaning don't change the settings or anything whenever you want to start your workout. The only button you need is that little plus button right there. And when you do that, it's going to give you a 10-second countdown. Hopefully you can see the clock. Just like that, right? That's all you need, 10 seconds, and then it's going to start the time for you. So you won't need to worry about anything other than that one button there, okay? Oh boy. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. You know, dumbbells tend to be a little bit of a mess maker, so just making sure that those make it back like they should. And the boxes too, and everything right back there. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you. So like I said, if you have questions, definitely let us know. Hopefully this tour helps. And other than that, we really hope you guys enjoy the access. We're really glad to be able to offer it. So hopefully we'll see you guys in here a little bit more. Thanks.